Actually, when we came from India, we came to Birmingham, and we didn't live far from here on Holly Road. That was our first house. It was a big house, and those days there was no fires, the gases or nothing. So we used to have a coal fire, and that's what, every single morning we used to get our hands dirty and do make a fire every morning in one room. That's where we used to sit, everybody, because there was a heat there, and otherwise it was really, really cold. There was no linos, no carpets those days. It was just tiles, but they were beautiful. Used to be beautiful tiles, floors. But I do remember all that, and we used to get our hands dirty every single morning. One or the other sisters used to do the fire, and then we used to go to school after that. And we had a wonderful memory, because we just lived opposite the park, the Handsworth Park, and our days off we used to go into the park and swings there. Well, they changed a lot in the park now, but it used to be really, really wonderful. It was still wonderful, but it was different. Yeah. It was October 1967, and we was little. I mean, I was little. I had two older sisters, and they used to look after us all, because we was 6 sisters and 1 brother. And my elder sisters, one went to school, the other one couldn't go. I think she was over the age of 16. She just turned 16, and she couldn't go to school those days. The school was just up to 16. And she started to work, and while we all went to school, and it was when we started, because we had difficulty speaking the language. So they put us on this special school. It was in a church. Not many people used to be there who couldn't speak English then, because people were just arriving with families. And we used to go to a church where they used to teach us how to speak English and get to know the culture of this country. And we stayed there for a few years before we was moved into proper schools, So it was really, really good. And I was there for 2 years before we was moved to this school in Blessed John Hall. It used to be called, but now it's Hampstead Hall. There used to be 2 schools there. One was mixed school, was called Blessed John Hall, and the other one, it was boys' school, Hampstead Hall School, but they converted into one now. And I made a couple of friends, because there wasn't many people there then. We only had 4 Indian people in the whole school, and I made a friend. I'm still friends with her. We still got in touch with each other, and because there wasn't many people there, so I made 2 friends from school, and I'm still in contact with them at the moment as well. And we see each other whenever we can, and to our weddings, children's wedding, that we invite each other. So as far as I can go, I had 2 friends, and they are friends. When we first started, and when we went to secondary school, and these guys was talking about football club, which football club that we was supporting, and we didn't understand what she was saying. And I asked my friend, "What's she saying?" She said, "I think she's saying, 'Are you coughing?'" And I thought, okay. I didn't know what she was on about, but she was always asking us, "Who do you support?" But we couldn't understand what they meant. But when I came home and asked my cousin, and they said, "Oh, it's a football team they want to know." And I said, "Oh, we don't know any football team." And he said, "Just say West Bromwich Albion." So that's what we did. Any time anybody asked, it was either Villa or West Bromwich Albion. So we used to say, "Oh, West Bromwich Albion." And it was so funny. We found it so funny afterward that we didn't know what she was asking us, and what we got to understand afterward.